up, Super Reaction Bros? I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are taking a look at the official teaser trailer for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. For those who don't know, this is of course based off a very widely popular book of horror short stories.
Yeah.
You know, ranging from the simple, mundane to the more creepy aspects. What makes this one unique is not only being produced, but also being co-written by Guillermo del Toro himself. And it's being directed, have you ever heard of the movie Troll Hunter?
I remember that. I know that.
It's being directed by the guy who directed Troll Hunter.
Cool.
So, yeah, and there's no basic premise. It looks like they're turning it into like a teen horror film.
This is the basic, pretty much, let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, like how, Are You Afraid of the Dark type of things where they used to tell like a scary story in a way.
Who knows about that? Maybe they're going with just a basic vibe like that, or they're going like a Twilight Zone route where it's just the Twilight Zone movie route where it just transitions from short story to short story in the film.
Well, let's take a look at this for pretty much the first, not first, pretty much.
Multiple. Yeah, we forgot to bring that up. We saw the Super Bowl TV spot in which the girl goes into the back and has something growing out of her face.
Yeah, they show different ones during the Super Bowl, like mini ones real quick. This is like a more longer, pretty much teaser trailer, I guess, of the overall film itself, of the stories maybe all together. Mm-hmm. Or maybe like how I said, pretty much just we're going to see how, who's telling these stories or anything like that. So let's dive right into this for the teaser trailer for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So here we go.
Tell me a story.
Oh.
So yeah. So we just have to read different stories.
Sarah Bellows' book. The stories write themselves and it all comes alive.
You don't read the book.
The
book reads you.
Oh. Okay.
It's like you're witnessing it.
If you read the story, you're in the story.
You're in the story witnessing all this.
You are the... Oh, hey!
You become... You become one of the victims.
Oh, that's the one we saw.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in her face.
They become the story. They become a part of the story. So that's what it is.
It'd be scary. So yeah, this pretty much... Okay, so they do have a basic plot. There's this woman who has this Sarah Bellows.
What it is pretty much these kids go into this very... It looks like, of course, typical, it's Halloween night, or it looks like it, and it's like, let's go into the scary house.
And they find this book by a woman named Sarah Bellows, and that's where they implement the short stories from the book series.
And that's where pretty much they become a part of the story.
Yeah, they become essentially the person that becomes the victim of the story.
Of the story, pretty much. It's up to them. That's pretty interesting.
Because of my library job, I actually do have like a complete set. Like it's like one giant book of mostly all of them. I'll probably read that before like perhaps checking this out. Because I'm not. I know it's Del Toro. I like Del Toro. We all like Del Toro.
And he's not directing it. He's a writer and producer.
He's a writer and he's a co-writer.
But still,
and
with the producer part, he still has a vision for what he's looking for as a producer as well.
Yeah. So I may check this out. I think I'd be fine either way if I check that in theaters or on streaming service. I'd be fine either way. Because this is only a teaser. There's probably gonna be a full trailer before the movie comes out. Probably explain a bit more. But it does tell the basis. If you don't want to watch the next trailer, it does tell the basis of what you need to know. Mm-hmm. They find a the book's short stories come to life and start, haunting motherfuckers.
And it looks like it takes a part of each one of them, or at least maybe a couple of them, because you saw one guy going, we're part of this story.
Yeah, like one guy is dragged from underneath his bed into some weird dark nexus.
So the question is, do all of them, are all of them transported to the same short story? It's just one at a time, a couple. Because like I said, you saw one of the guys where he's going up to girl. We're a part of the story.
Yeah, because I know some people have noticed like the original, like the first teaser poster for his film actually is a nod to one of the covers of the original book, one of the original books and stuff like that. So, like I said, it doesn't. I can't really say much. I'm feeling it, but I'm not quite there yet. I don't mind it being a bunch of teenagers because that's what the books were for. The purpose of the book series was for kids, like teenagers, young adults, kids pretty much, and young teenagers to tell their other friends to scare them.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's all the books were.
That's why I said it was. That's why I said it was like Nickelodeon's Are You Afraid of the Dark, but a little bit dark, just a little bit darker.
So this is like the one time I'm honestly like, I don't mind if it's YA because the books were kind of YA-ish in that way.
Yeah.
Young teenagers. That's why, like, the girl looks young. It looks like our main character looks young pretty much in this. So, yeah.
And what I liked about the series is that they grabbed the thought of like the Twilight series, the Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, those type of shows back in the day, and it's like, let's make it book form. And here it's like, okay, now it's bringing it to. Now it's decided to bring it to film form. Yeah,
like more like it's like just a tad bit scary than something you would read.
And they're trying to bring them back too, because there's been rumors how they slowly want to revive Are You Afraid of the Dark? They want to revive.
Yeah, it's being revived for Nickelodeon, and apparently they're also doing an actual movie.
Yeah, so it's like they're trying to build it. It's like again, they're seeing Black Mirror, they're seeing Twilight Zone. It's like they're seeing these shows starting to kick in. There's like, oh, this trend's coming back. Let's get involved.
This is why I was just an Amazing Stories guy.
I know, same here.
So
we're a huge fan of Amazing Stories. So.
Yeah, but it doesn't look bad. I can't really say much. I want to see a full trailer, but Del Toro attached has continued my interest in this film. So, what about you? Same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Still interested.
Yeah. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about book adaptations or scary stories you tell in the dark, both the book or yourself.
That too.
Hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this. If you've read any of the original books or anything like that, do you think they're going to live up to some of these stories, or at least majority of stories? Do you recognize any stories that looks like they're using that you may have read in the original books themselves? But let us know what you guys thought of it overall. Put down what you thought of our reaction as well. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very scary, story-filled episode of SRB.
See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter.
As well as Stardust.
@SuperReactBros.